situation that gives you a chance to spread out and do some different things as far as a coach is concerned?
I feel very fortunate to be in this situation, to have been given this opportunity to take on the head coaching duties in Travers. It means a lot knowing that I do have aspirations to grow and get better as a coach. So to be given the responsibility here means a lot, knowing that it is a big deal for this organization to go there and show well and get these guys ready to show themselves well at camp.
Can you speak a little bit about your staff as well that has been assembled around you and what that'll mean to having the ultimate success at this thing?
Well, I'm very fortunate to have both Danielle Goyette and John Snowden, who have coaching experience, know the players quite well, so they'll have a much better understanding of their games and what to expect out of them. So I've already addressed with them that I'll be leaning on them for some advice in game tactics, what they see, and it's been great so far just seeing or learning what they see on video as we go through the progressions through camp and systems tactics.
What's the biggest challenge to running a bench as the head coach?
I think it's just kind of feeling the game flow, what matchups are working, who's giving the team some energy, who's playing well, who needs a little boost, who needs a little bit more ice time. So I think just managing minutes, managing game flow is going to be a new experience and a new challenge for me.
Are you looking for something different from some of the guys? Like, some guys can score and some guys are good at D, but you're looking for different things and to see their conditioning and all that kind of thing?
Yeah, I think conditioning is always a part of it. The big thing for us in camp is we want to see their competitive nature. How are they going to compete? Do they have the ability to challenge for spots? Do they take the information and apply it immediately in games? Just that hockey IQ. But we're looking for them to perform at their best and to show us what they're capable of doing.
What's the status of Mikhail Abramov?
I'm not 100% sure. That would be a question for the medical side of things. We leave it up to them to tell us who's available on a day-to-day basis. So I think that's a question more for them. Yeah, they just told us he won't be participating today, and we left it at that.
How close do you feel Nick Robertson is to kind of cracking the NHL roster, being an everyday NHLer?
Well, that's not a question for me to answer as to whether he's going to be on the lineup or not. I can tell you, just seeing him on day one and throughout the last couple of days, he's prepared himself well. He looks sharp. You can see that he has the hunger to want to perform and succeed with his goals this year. So, my role in this Traverse Cities camp is to best prepare guys like himself, guys like Alex Steves, guys that are looking to make that next step, just make sure they're ready for main camp and to perform at their best.
What is the biggest thing for a guy trying to make the next step? I guess in particular to him, because his size maybe is a little bit different, but what is that next thing that they need to show?
Well, obviously everybody that's coming to camp has the ability to play hockey really well. So I think the biggest thing to being a pro would be consistency. So just maintaining that level of professionalism, that peak performance level on a day-to-day basis, and not having those valleys and peaks in the way you play. Number one. Number two would just be understanding the game. And as I said before, applying systems, positionally being in the right place at the right time, and making the plays that you're expected to make.
Nick Abramov was just crediting you for helping him on the draws, and other Leafs players have said that as well. I mean, the team was the best in the NHL last season. What's the key, I guess, to teaching a young player the finer workings of faceoffs?
I think my goal when I work with guys on faceoffs is just to kind of emphasize and highlight the things that they do really well and encourage them to continue to build on those things. I don't want anybody to do things that are outside their box or outside their comfort zone. It's just a matter of honing in on your abilities and making the most of those.
I just wanted to get your perspective on Matthews. He had obviously an incredible season last year. Since you've worked with Auston Matthews, what stood out the most to you?
I think the biggest thing that stands out is that point that I made before, his consistency. He is obviously an extremely talented player. But for me, it's the work that a lot of you guys don't see. It's behind the scenes work, the extra stuff, his commitment to improving his craft, improving his shot, and over the last couple of years, just seeing him grow into more of a leadership role it's been incredible to watch, and I feel very privileged to be around that type of player.